Oh shit, okay. Guys, welcome back to the Pepsi Live Cooking Show. Thank you for being here. We have a great guest today. But before that, shout out to Pepsi for making this possible. There's no better way to enjoy a Pepsi than a Pepsi Zero Sugar over ice. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. We did not time this, we did not plan this. I have Brandon, big customer Walker, on the show today. Brandon, and guess what? We're making a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Big customer.
Big customer.
That's what we're doing. I'm over here, I'm over here.
You're over here. You're right, wherever you want to be. How about right there? How about right there?
Big customer, that's what we're doing?
Big customer, I mean, it feels right.
So
it feels right.
You asked me what we could cook. I said my favorite thing to eat is a Chick-fil-A sandwich. So we're cooking a replica Chick-fil-A sandwich.
We're making a Chick-fil-A sandwich. On the day that, Brandon, you found out earlier on the yak that you had been pranked the entire time with the nice, those sweet notes, those really heartfelt notes.
Those were really a point of pride for me.
I know.
I was like, you know, at least somebody's acknowledging that, you know, my value here. And no, it was just for, can I cuss?
You can cuss, yeah.
Dickhead cops, ex-cops with nothing better to do than to mess with me.
It's a tough one. I thought they were genuine too. I was always like, that's kind of a really nice
That's kind of
thing.
cool,
that's
right?
Kind of cool, yeah, that Brandon has such an alliance with the workers at Chick-fil-A. He orders so much.
I almost went there the last day to say I'm leaving. Guys, I'm leaving. Yeah, I won't be ordering anymore.
How dumb would you have felt if you showed up?
Like an asshole.
They were just like, who the fuck are you?
I would have been the biggest asshole
I'm
in the
big
world.
customer. Oh yeah, that would have been funny.
I do like big customer as a nickname.
It's a cool nickname, so we're gonna
I
roll.
like big customer, big cuss.
It
All
works.
of that's good.
It works. Well, today we are going to make a Chick-fil-A replica sandwich. They're pretty easy to make. It's not crazy. We have our ingredients. We're going to make the sauce, and then we're going to do the breading. So
We're making sauce?
We're making the Chick-fil-A sauce. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you not like the sauce?
I don't put that on my sandwich.
You never. Oh, well, we'll do it plain.
But I would like to make the sauce.
Okay. So yeah, we'll make the sauce. How often are you ordering this? Is it every day?
First of all, the way you said that, it's kind of judgmental.
Let me rephrase. Okay. How often do you have a fried chicken?
People think,
oh,
you eat Chick-fil-A every day, and it's not laziness. It's not this. Here's what it is. I can sit here, right, and I can be in this office, and if I say I'm hungry now, and I order a Chick-fil-A, I'll have that thing in 20 minutes.
Okay.
I'll have it in 20 minutes. Every day I can trust 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes.
Sure.
And you were in Chicago, we were in New York, great food cities. You could order a lunch, you could order some sushi, whatever. It might take an hour.
Yeah.
So every day is the answer to your question.
Every single day. And you don't get bored. You don't get bored of it.
No, well, I vary. Some days I get nuggets. Some days I get chicken sandwich. Some days I get the grilled chicken sandwich when I'm trying to feel healthy.
Okay.
Sometimes I get the grilled nuggets. Sometimes I get all that stuff.
All right. Well, it's crazy that you can have almost relatively the same thing every day and not get sick of it. But we're gonna make one fresh.
Can I tell you the truth?
Let's hear the truth. I love the truth.
It's more about the sweet tea than it is.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the sweet. I wish I'd known that.
The food's just the food, but I can't get good sweet tea many places.
Okay.
In Chicago, obviously, you know, there's good.
Do you make your own sweet tea?
At home?
Yeah.
I used to. My wife took me off sugar.
Cut you off?
Yeah. So this is the only place I get sugar.
Well, there's an abundance of sugar in this office.
She only makes me unsweet tea now.
That sucks. That's a shame.
So I've been walking. You tell them I've been walking.
I have. Brandon, we're here in the morning. And Max and I are lifting, and Brandon has been here every morning walking around
30 minutes.
Doing a lot of laps. Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah. You're early, getting some work in. That's good.
I walk. That's my morning routine now.
Hey, you did your walking today, so we can eat. We can make the sandwich.
All right, what do we got?
All right, so.
Well, can I just? Okay, so we got 3 eggs. We have some mustard. We have some mayonnaise.
Yep.
Is that barbecue sauce?
That's some barbecue sauce,
right.
Pickles, and then this is our spice mix. We have onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of like herbs of Provence, some fresh herbs in there. You can take a taste, paprika, some salt. So that's going to go in the dredge, and then that's also going to go in the batter. So
okay, perfect.
We're going to start off by We're using chicken thighs too. You can use.
These are chicken thighs.
These are chicken thighs.
We're not using breast.
We're not using breast. I always, whenever I cook chicken, especially fried chicken sandwich, thighs already the right shape, and there's so much fat in it, more fat in there that it's juicier.
That last one's struggling, by the way.
Yeah, we're not going to use that one.
Okay,
we're not going to use that one. But the chicken thigh works. It's a lot. It's more foolproof than a chicken breast.
So this is, first of all, I love to cook.
Okay.
And I probably talked to you about, well, not about cooking, but I talked to you about food pretty good bit, right? Chicken, I have cooked it before.
Yep.
I haven't mastered chicken or gotten very good with chicken.
Okay.
And the mistakes I make are rookie mistakes. I will bread some chicken up, I'll throw it in there, bread will fall right off, something like that.
Yep.
Or it'll get too hard, too fast, you know. So I got to figure out exactly. So we got it in the milk.
So we have buttermilk in there, and then we're going to use pickled juice too.
Pickle juice.
Pickled juice, yeah. So this is.
Is this your own personal?
No, this whenever I'm doing fried chicken, I always do a buttermilk and a pickle juice, and then we have the spice mix. And the pickle juice, one, it's going to help tenderize the vinegar in there. It's going to help tenderize that chicken, and two, it's going to help retain moisture when you fry it. It's going to make it.
I'm not gonna lie, I could do this with you every day.
Well, we could do this all the time. We've been trying to get you on What's for Lunch
I know.
since the beginning of the show. So
there's no bigger fan of you than me.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I own
Brandon.
your book, you know.
I bought
it.
That's crazy. I would have given it to you for free.
That's not true. I asked for you to give it to me.
That's not true either. You know I would have given it to you for free. Anyway, I appreciate you supporting. That's we need that. So thank you. So here.
So now you're just mixing everything up.
Now we're just mixing everything up.
Get it in there.
And yeah, I should have probably whisked the spices in the milk before I put the chicken, but I got excited and we skipped a step. Doesn't really matter because I did this about 3 hours ago and I have a batch already waiting for us. Okay. You can let this sit for 30 minutes but it works better overnight. That's going to be the best. You're going to get the most tenderized, flavorful chicken that way. So this one has been sitting.
Okay. All right.
So now, you like to cook.
Exact same.
What's your go? Are you a grill guy or what are you?
I am a grill guy, but when I do cook, I make a couple of pastas. I think I make a good chili.
Okay.
I'll do some fried pork chops a lot. I like the fried pork chops.
Do you do any southern cooking?
I do. I would say my fried pork chops and my fried. I do some fried okra, although I do let my wife do the okra. She's better at the okra than I am. I like to make a good mac and cheese, like a good, get your elbows dirty mac and cheese. Yep.
So this is just flour, all-purpose flour.
Yep.
And then powdered sugar.
Sure.
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar. Yeah, you said sure like you were like, oh, that makes sense.
All right.
Because this is an interesting
one. It did at first, but the powdered sugar. That's
powdered sugar. So what it's going to do is, if a lot of times you get fried chicken and it can get soggy.
Yeah.
That's because if it's just flour alone, it retains that moisture and it can't release it.
So that's one of the problems I run into.
The proteins in flour, it has a very hard time staying crisp. But if you add cornstarch or you add powdered sugar, it doesn't have any protein in it, so that allows it to be lighter and crispier.
Okay.
So there's a little cornstarch in there too, but there's a little cornstarch in powdered sugar, but I added cornstarch and powdered sugar. Not enough that it's gonna taste super sweet. You're not really gonna notice it. And then
it's just there to get in the way of the flour a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're gonna add some more of that mix. Yeah, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, just the essentials, nothing crazy. And then salt and pepper to this.
I notice you're not measuring.
If you want to crack some pepper, I mean that looks about right. You don't want to crack any pepper? No. You don't want to do a single thing, that's fine. So what?
I want to watch you do it.
Okay.
Right.
Going off the southern food, the only thing I've had that you've requested, which I don't know if this was just for the yak or what, was that pear salad, and that was, let's be honest,
have you ever cooked fried catfish?
No, never had catfish.
We need to do that together.
I would do a cat. What's your favorite southern dish?
Fried okra, probably.
Okay, that's a staple.
Fried okra. I like good summer corn out of the garden. The way they make it down there is, or the way they take it off the cob.
We have great sweet corn here in the Midwest, though.
You do?
Yeah,
you do.
It's good. It's real good. Have you driven by any farms on your way? Because I know you drive from Wisconsin.
There's nothing but farms up there.
You get the corn? They sell them at the side of the road?
There's lakes and farms, yeah. I drive by a farm every day that always has a stand out there selling.
Have you gotten any? Have you done that?
My wife has. I haven't. I usually leave later and they're not there anymore.
Okay, well that's the best.
So we're going from there into here, right into there.
So now we're going batter to the dredge, right to the fryer.
Okay. And you're just gonna throw it and flip it?
No, this is a deep fryer, so it's all gonna be able to get covered.
No, I'm in there.
Oh, in there, yeah.
In there, you're gonna do that and flip it.
Throw it.
Okay.
And we really want to make sure all of this is adhering. You want to make sure you want to press that flour in. So
this is a problem I run into, keeping everything.
And I only have 2 in there, but see, like those are good sized pieces. I saved the best for you.
I thought we were making 4.
I did too, but I guess there's more in there. I'll make 4 later. What raw chicken?
No,
I just did the math wrong. I'm gonna make 4. I'm gonna make those 2 after the show. But for the live
purposes, I'm eating one of these.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. These are for us. These are for us.
So we're just getting the flour on there.
We're getting the flour.
This is
on
how
there.
you do that.
Yeah. Well, just so it doesn't make a huge mess, just to get it started.
Crazy amount of flour for the amount of chicken that we're
Yeah. Well, I'm frying more.
Okay, sorry. You don't have to.
So I didn't mean to holler. I'm not trying to holler.
You are hollering a
I
little
know.
bit.
I was hollering.
But you're really getting her down in there.
really packing in. So see, like even there, and
Got to get into those nooks and crannies.
even nooks and crannies. And if it gets a little lumpy in the batter itself, you
Yeah.
can. That's good because you want
what I
that.
tell my wife.
You want that. So like that's looking good, and you can even like if you want, you know what? Should we do something crazy? Do you want to double fry these, or do you want to double batter it? This is where you go into flour, then you go back into the
Go
batter.
back into the dread or the batter.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Fuck it. You only live once.
We're gonna make a huge fried chicken
I noticed
sandwich
that when
with
you
it.
started the show, you didn't allow me to pour my own Pepsi. You poured your Pepsi,
Yeah.
and then you went
well,
on.
usually the guests, usually the guests can pour their own drink. I didn't realize you
I
wanted me
do
to
want some Pepsi, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Well,
pour
why
my
don't you
drink.
crack a Pepsi Zero Sugar right there? While I do all the hard work, you can just crack that. It is crazy that the only time you made it on the show is when I had to say Chick-fil-A sandwich, and then I basically
right.
forced you to come on. I said you're on Tuesday.
Yeah, you said we're live.
and we're live. Yeah. But I appreciate you being on. It's good to finally get you in here.
I regret this is my first time because I
guess that's
everything
not
about
necessarily true because you've come on just to sample and
Yeah.
taste test. What's your favorite thing so far that you've had out of this kitchen?
Oh, you made a. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is a good answer, but that Fruity Pebble ice cream
That's
that
good,
you
yeah.
made. Now, was it Fruity Pebble or Fruit Loop?
Fruity Loop.
The Fruit Loop ice cream you made that one day was unbelievable. The beef Wellington you made one day was unbelievable.
Okay.
I believe I had some of that. I've had multiple meats, multiple steaks.
Meats, yep.
Yeah.
You had the steak I did. Well, we did that client dinner where we did the Fruity Pebble.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
The last steak
yeah.
I had in here was the best steak I had in here.
Really? That was just good quality steak.
Yeah,
too,
it was just
though.
you
good quality
flavored that
steak.
up real aggressively.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the
So
key
this isn't double frying. This is double batter.
This double batter, yeah.
Yeah.
Double frying is different. So when you do a lower temperature and then finish at a high temp, that works better with fries or like Korean fried chicken. But
And that's when you want to fry something, get it cooked, and then you turn it up high to get it really crispy on the outside.
Exactly.
Okay.
See, you know what you're doing. All right, so now this is looking.
I don't have the chops to pull that off though.
That's
Yeah.
looking nice. That's massive.
Yeah, she's ready.
That's a big piece.
So I can already tell one of my problems with frying chicken is I always batter it, and then I put it in there,
Yep.
and I put it right in there.
Yep.
But I only do it with one. I do one go through, one this, one that, and then in. You coated that bitch.
You really want to coat it. And
Okay.
then when we go to the frying part, if you can pan fry this, that's fine. You can do it in a shallow. I have this big fryer, but to tell when things are ready, if you put wood in and it starts to see how it bubbles up around all that wood, that
Yeah.
wooden spoon,
Yeah.
it's hot enough. This has a temperature thing built in, so it's at 350.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna lay this right in here. But that's gonna be a nice.
She gonna make a good noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
And we're gonna
Listen to her.
kind of do that. Just
Listen
drop
to
it
her.
in there. Boom.
Down south, when we do fish fries, we have the outdoor fish cooker.
Yep.
It has the thing that feeds the propane, and then you get it so hot, and then you drop all the fish in. Just that sound right there.
That's the sound.
It sounds like a whole
All over the place.
symphony of it. Yeah.
So wait, so now you actually I don't want to pour that out. I'm going to use that later. Speaking of fish,
Yeah.
you live on a lake now.
I live on a 90-acre lake. Yeah.
You're fishing all the time, which
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get out there and fish. What kind of fish are you catching? Is it mostly bass?
Largemouth bass mostly. There are
Any
some
crappie?
There's some crappie. Crappie's a great eating fish. By
I was
the way.
going to say, do you ever do any fish fries yourself?
I don't like to keep my fish.
Okay.
I don't kill the fish. I just like to catch them for sport.
hey, that's
throw
fun
them back.
too. Yep.
But I don't have any moral problem with eating them. So I love crappie. I love bass. A lot of the fish up here, that like perch. I get perch a lot.
Oh yeah,
At
perch
the
is nice.
Friday fish fries.
Yeah.
They're good.
Perch is nice.
Yeah.
The best is I love crappie. I usually only eat them in the winter.
They're
I do
light.
Ice fishing though. It's,
Yeah.
have you ever been ice fishing? Have you done that yet?
So my lake froze over, and I saw a bunch of people out there doing it. But it wasn't that cold of a winter, and it didn't stay frozen that long, so I never got a chance to get out there.
Ice fishing is fun. I mean, fishing in general, I enjoy, but ice fishing, you get a couple of guys, you get either a tent or you're in a nicer cabin.
Yeah.
You have a wood
I believe
fire
you
in
cut a
there.
hole in the ice and you fish through
You just
it.
sit there, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's mostly just sit.
You're explaining
not
ice
really,
fishing to me.
Yeah, but you're not really fishing. Like it's less active than fishing.
Remarkably simple concept.
Fishing is more technical than ice fishing.
Yeah.
You're not even really fishing. You're more like just drinking on the
You're
ice.
waiting.
You're waiting. You're sitting around with a couple of guys. You're not. It's. Do you fly fish at all?
I have before. I don't really. That's not really in my repertoire
Okay.
now. Fly fishing. You're going for trout, for salmon, and all that. I don't really. I never caught a trout in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good eating fish. I like trout.
Have you ever had bass?
I
What
don't
are
think
the-
I've ever.
Were the eggs only to show you what the ingredients were?
No, we forgot to put eggs. So this in the batter. these were supposed to go in the batter.
So we just skipped a step of the batter.
Yeah, but I didn't in the ones in the fridge.
So what was the batter?
So this. So
Well, I know what the batter was.
I know. So this, all that's missing in this is three eggs should have gone into this. I don't know how I forgot that, but in the ones that were frying, the eggs were in there.
Okay.
We good?
All right.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
We're good.
Again, you don't have to holler at nobody.
I'm used to. It's a lot of hollering in kitchens.
Yeah,
It's loud, it's noisy, and it's mostly yelling. Okay, let's make the sauce.
We're making the sauce now.
Yeah, we're making this.
And that's why we have our mayonnaise,
Yep.
our barbecue sauce, our mustard,
sauce is easy.
sugar.
So mayonnaise, that's some salt. We were not using all that salt. That's a ton of salt.
That looks like sugar. That's salt. You're
That's
right.
salt.
That's salt.
I took salt from back there to put
Okay.
in the dredge. I should have just used this again. So yeah, it's Chick-fil-A sauce. Super easy. It's
that
mayonnaise,
honey?
mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, and honey. Yeah,
Oh.
honey. But if you don't like the sauce anyway,
I have
it's-
never, I'd be honest, because I know making sauces takes your food to, that's when you're really cooking. I've never made a sauce in my life.
What, really?
I always, you missed bad there.
I missed all the mustard. Why are you not making sauces?
I don't know. I always just take the sauce. Like if I make a chicken Alfredo, I just buy an Alfredo sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My
I
wife,
know what you're saying.
she'll make an Alfredo sauce that's delicious, and I'll be like,
It tastes so much better when you make a sauce from scratch. This isn't really, we're not really making sauces here. Like the barbecue sauce I did make,
Yeah.
it's just leftover, but this we're kind of just combining
yeah.
combining shit. All right, that chicken's smelling good. But then this, put a little salt and then a little, what we'll do to make it a little more pop though?
I'm sure we'll do something.
We'll do that lemon juice
Yep.
and we'll do a little bit of garlic too. I'm gonna grate some in super finely.
Is it grating?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not falling in, you're not gonna see it yet. It's all in the back right here.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta pop it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop it out. See? Then it all fell.
Good. So we got garlic in there.
We got garlic. Oh shit, the chat, I'm not even looking. Yeah, sorry for hollering. They're mad I'm
I'll
hollering.
talk to
at
the
me.
chat.
Oh yeah, you talk to the chat a little bit while I finish the sauce. And a little cheek of lemon.
Yeah. Hello, Lulz Balls.
Are they making any big customer comments?
It's mostly
Probably.
big customer.
It's probably big customer.
Big customer, big cuss, a lot of that.
Big cuss is nice.
Yeah.
All right,
Except for the one guy who said Brandon Walker sucks at college football,
and look
which
at that.
might be true too.
So this is done.
Oh,
I'm just gonna turn it
you're
sideways.
happy with those?
Yeah, I'm happy with those. Are you not?
Those are sexy as fuck.
Look how big that one
Those are
came
sexy
out.
as
Look,
fuck.
that's the double fry right there. All right, and the sauce is done. It could be, I'm gonna make you do some work. Just stir that, please. Just stir while I clean this up.
Okay. Stirring. Yep. Yep. That smells exactly like it ought to smell.
Yep, that's what you want.
So did you Google what's in Chick-fil-A sauce?
I've made it before.
Okay.
And I've seen other people make it, but you can kind of deduce that it's barbecue sauce
Yeah.
and mayonnaise, and then
It's not rocket
It's
surgery.
not yet, but and then honey. It's super sweet. It's a sweet
Yep.
sauce.
I'm still stirring.
You can.
I'm stirring like a bitch.
You can stop. That's fine. That's probably enough.
Papa
stirring.
Bear says Donnie seems anxious today. Are you anxious?
I'm always a little.
Did you not
just-
lift enough this morning?
I did lift enough this morning. I think I'm always a little anxious when
The
cooking.
truth is,
and
I
trying
get
to
here
talk.
every morning, and Donnie and his brother are over there, and they lift, you know those little pink weights? Those little 2.5 pounders? They spot each other lifting those. It's really weird.
We're getting back into it. It's just good brother bonding there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
let's
your brother
assemble.
hovers over you and says, "You can get it," and then he picks up the 2.5 pound weight. It's weird.
The last thing we have to do.
Yeah, what are we
is
doing?
just- I want to toast the bun. Usually,
You got to toast the bun.
You got to toast the bun. So we'll do that as quick as I can here. But other than that, let's say, okay, if you had to do one, I think I know your answer, but if you're doing one sandwich, let's take fried chicken out because that's an obvious one. For
Yeah.
the rest of your life, you can only have one kind of sandwich.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Not fried chicken.
The Reuben. I'm doing a Reuben.
Really?
I think the Reuben is the best sandwich. I'm a huge sauerkraut whore. I love sauerkraut. I grew up very poor.
Okay.
A meal in my house would be sauerkraut and cut up hot dogs, sauerkraut and weenies. And I would just cut up hot dogs and I would cook it in sauerkraut. And so Reuben is very near and dear.
I like I love a Reuben.
That's my
too.
favorite sandwich.
There's some good Reubens here. We're not far from Ukrainian Village. The
Yeah.
office. They have a really like a deli I go to with one of the better Reubens I've had.
I need to check that out.
I can bring one in.
Because I just love
Hey,
it.
maybe we
Of
can
course,
do
New
that.
York City had great Reubens.
Yeah, New York City has great Reubens. We could probably try to make one too.
Yeah, we
can
could have
make-
done a Reuben.
Well,
although
not
we're doing
live.
this.
Live is tough because you have to either make the pastrami or the corned beef beforehand, and that takes.
You're making your own pastrami and corned beef?
We could. That's what I'm saying. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do the whole thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's the.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that I have wondered how to cook. Like I do cook at home.
Yes.
But I will not cook something because I'm so daunted by the task. So I need you to teach me how to make some stuff.
Yeah. Well.
I'll bring you a list.
I love it. Perfect.
Like a Reuben, you can figure out how to make a Reuben, right? Like that's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
But
It's-
like
bring a
a
list.
good chicken parmesan made at home.
I can
although
show
that's
you,
pretty easy
I
too.
can show you how to do it. It's all kind of.
Yeah, it's all
easy,
kind of the same.
But
right?
it's like it's just the reps. Cooking is all just about
Yeah.
like getting a rep so that you know when something's done or what it looks like. It's all by feel. It really is. And like recipes are great as general guides to start, and then
Yeah.
once you get that, you can just go off.
You're free ball out there.
Yeah, it's all free balling. Do you like pickles? Or you like when you get sandwiches, you get everything on it? Or you said you don't like sauce. So
Can I be honest? I'm pickles 50% of the time. Some
Okay.
days I'm in the mood for the pickles. Some days I'm not.
today, we going pickles or no pickles?
We're gonna go pickles.
We're gonna go
We're gonna
pickles.
go 2 pickles.
Are we gonna go sauce or no? Do you want to try without sauce first?
You made the sauce. We're gonna go sauce.
Okay.
We're gonna sauce it up.
Okay. Perfect.
Somebody says mayonnaise has the best Reuben in Chicago.
All right, I've never heard of
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Oh, we're going back in.
Well, I just want to make sure it's nice and piping hot for you.
Okay. This is a neat little contraption.
Yeah, it's just a countertop fryer. You can find these anywhere. It's, I mean, it's
Yeah.
good if you fry a lot of shit, but
Yeah.
if you're only frying this, say you're only making this one night, just get it on in a pan and just
Yeah.
shallow fry it. It's not worth so much oil that you have to use to make this thing.
So I'm gonna go ahead and not lie to you. We need a deep fryer in my house.
Yeah,
We
well,
fry a lot.
get one of these. Get one of these.
Oh, we have,
You have one,
buddy.
Oh.
We got fryers. in the
Okay,
house.
well,
You ain't gotta worry about me.
I'm just worried that this shit ain't toasting. Are you a barbecue guy or not really?
I am. Yeah.
Is that southern across the border? Or is that like
It's
deep?
southern. Okay, so when I have a smoker.
Yep.
And I do great steaks on my grill. I do pretty good pulled pork. I've never nailed brisket. I've never
Brisket's
nailed
tough.
it. Yeah.
I think that's hard. Pulled pork is. I love making pulled pork, especially on. I feel like pulled pork too. It's like it's very forgiving. It's
Yeah.
harder to fuck up, but it's great. Do you make a barbecue sauce? Do you do the?
I just told you I never
You
made
don't
a
do
sauce in my
sauces?
life.
Yep. All right.
Whatever the store has for sauces, I will. Whoever's got the sassiest looking person on the label, I will use.
I like that. That's a good way
Although
to
I
judge.
love Big Bob Gibson's white barbecue sauce from Alabama. That's my.
And you're not a
I-
You're not a spice guy either.
I buy those in bulk. No, I'm not a spice guy at all. Zero spice in my food.
Why is that? Is it always been like
I
that?
just don't take well to heat in my mouth. I don't know what it is. I've just always been very super sensitive to it.
Okay. That's.
I guess I'm just a big pussy.
Well,
when it
I
comes to
wasn't.
that
I
stuff.
wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
I was. A
Well,
little.
you didn't have to say that. So the first time you said I wasn't gonna say that, but then as soon as you got the opportunity to say it, and you did
Oh,
say
you
it.
put it up for. I mean, no.
Wait,
Look,
am I a pussy?
I would say no. I would say about, and when it comes to spice, maybe.
Yeah.
But you know,
I'm a spice pussy.
you can't. Yeah. That's a fucking good-looking sandwich,
That's a good looking sandwich.
and that's just one
You ever,
thigh.
had, you ever had spicy pussy?
I've never. No.
Okay.
I can't say I have.
All right,
No.
well, you should try
Have
it.
you? I don't know if I've ever had spice.
I've had some, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that seems like someone
Certainly
needs to
overseas.
They need to get checked out. I don't know. You might be in the wrong place there. All right. These look good. This just for the fact that we're live.
You're
That
not
looks.
browning them up. You're just. Gonna
I'm trying to, Brandon, but it's we're all-
Again, you hollered at me. I just don't know that he has to holler so much.
This is.
We're good. We're good.
it's
Those look
toasted.
fine.
Those are toasted enough. Should probably try this. Oh yeah.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
confident in those?
Confident.
Okay. Okay, there's that. And there's the other. There's the bottom. And there's the top. Did you put. Oh, I see. I see what you did.
What do you think I was gonna do?
I was wondering why you put both tops in one and both
No,
bottoms
no,
in
no.
the other.
Did I do that?
You did, didn't you?
No. I
That's
didn't.
a top?
That's a top and a bottom.
Well, that's a fat bottom over there.
Yep. That's a fat bottom, but that's both are tops and bottoms there. Come on. You had me questioning what I was doing. Here, try this. Tell me if that's awesome. You just lick the spoon. See this? See if you like that.
That's perfect.
That's Chick-fil-A sauce,
Yeah, that's
right?
perfect. One thing that people don't know about the brothers, you and your brother,
Yeah.
the playlist y'all listen to when you work out in the morning is Michael Bolton.
That's it.
I thought that was weird.
It's not
that
always.
I came in and y'all were listening to "When a Man Loves a Woman" by Michael Bolton.
That's not the
Every
case.
single day, it's Michael Bolton. Michael Bolton. I mean, he's a talented singer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look, my music taste is. That's not even gonna fit, but. All right, and there you go, Brandon. Let's top these off.
Chicken comes off the grill. Jersey Jerry just appears out of nowhere.
I mean, that chicken is massive. That's a double bread
big
right
cock.
there. That's what it'll do. But here.
I mean, that's not even a sandwich. That's
we'll finish it off with a little Pepsi flag here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all
I was
right.
about to eat it.
You're excited. It's all right. We can spike that there. And guys, there you go. That's a Chick-fil-A.
That looks fucking great.
Fried chicken sandwich. This sizing is better, but I wanted to give you the big customer. You're the big customer, so we got to give you the big portion there. Guys, remember, every crave-worthy bite tastes better with Pepsi. Get yourself a Pepsi Zero Sugar today and enjoy. It's going to go great with this fried chicken Chick-fil-A sandwich. All right, big customer, let's dive in here.
Let's eat. This is going to be embarrassing to eat in front of everybody because it's going to be. Oh, hot.
Well,
It's hot.
yeah.
It's hot.
It just came out of the fryer.
I know.
That's the difference between what you get every day and what you get fresh. It's going to be a little hotter. But I got one last thing.
One last thing. What? What do you want?
Just because it's so hot, you might want to take it to go. And if you want to write your own note, maybe just to complete the cycle, one last bag with a note on it for yourself. That seems only fitting. Wow, full circle moment here, guys. Number one customer. Express, there it is. All right, guys, and that's gonna do it for this live episode. Shout out to Pepsi for making this possible. Brandon, thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your sandwich. We'll do an episode. I was giving you a high five or a handshake, but you can go in for that. Guys, we'll see you next time. That's gonna do it. Peace.